What up, BMT fam, and welcome to another episode of Breaking Theory. You already know, we always have a good episode for you guys. On this episode, we're going to talk about why men are so jaded. Is it because of their past? Shit, I'm already tired talking about this. You guys enjoy the show because you already know we're about to get into it.
Hey, buddy, you got Puma on the mic.
Tony T right next to him.
And you got Charles the Future.
You're the future, Charles, not them. They no longer matter.
And we got Bucky's on the ones and twos, holding it down
Like
he always does.
It has
begun. How you doing, fellas?
Pretty good.
You guys ready for a good show?
Let's go.
Yeah, let's do this.
Be waiting.
Now, some of you out there might be asking, who the hell are these idiots? And why should I even listen to them? And the truth is, guess what? We are some idiots, right? We're just normal guys. None of us are saying that we're gurus or have degrees or say anything like that. We're just a couple of guys that have been living this life. We've experienced these things. We've had relationships, we had breakups, we've been played, we've been players. And we're just trying to share this knowledge with you. So hopefully, by us doing this, we build a community, because I know there's regular men out there that are dealing with the same thing. So join us on this ride, because we got a great episode for you tonight, don't we?
Hell yeah.
And today's episode, why are men so jaded?
Angry, damaged.
I mean, I don't know. Are men damaged? What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Does the past? Are we all like a little bit messed up because of what happened to us when we were younger?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Depends what you mean by younger, because like the newer generation, don't give a fuck. But us, we grew up not giving more of a fuck.
Well, here's the thing: the new generation maybe think that, but they're getting fucked up more than anybody else.
They are.
Like we didn't have to live in a social media life when we were that Zennial.
Our social media was telephone,
texting.
No, telephone.
Beepers.
No, I'm talking about telephone. Someone tells you something, and then someone tells somebody else.
That's true.
Someone tells somebody else.
It took a while to get to the information.
But it also
did we just age ourselves right here?
I'm just saying.
We just age ourselves? But the whole point, that's the whole thing, is like at this point, at this day and age, like we've gone through some ish.
Yeah,
we've been through things.
And
man.
the worst thing you can erase the social media.
You can't.
Back in the day, they would forget
we
about
didn't
it.
have that. They forget about it after a while.
But right now, they'll be in your
It doesn't go
face.
away. Like the stuff that we messed up.
So there should be more scarred versus us.
Yeah, because it's never gonna go away.
I forgot.
But I'm also talking about like the scarred, like the initial scar of like somebody like hurting you, betraying you. Like you got made fun of when you were a kid, and then you're like, I'm never gonna let this happen.
You're always gonna become somewhat jaded when somebody fucks with you the first time.
Or bullies.
Yeah,
we had the episode on bullies, right? Did you get bullied when you were young, and that made you jaded?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a lot of reasons why people are jaded. Now, what is being jaded, if you can, Bucky?
Well,
being
jaded means that you're feeling bitter and disillusioned about the world around.
Yeah, bitter and disillusioned. I mean, that's a great way to put it. I mean, some people, everybody gets hurt.
Yeah,
right.
They like to be isolated from the people.
Right.
They want to be around
You
nobody.
get isolated. You isolate yourself.
Yeah.
Right. Now, of course, for a lot of people, eventually we overcome that and we become normal human beings. But some of us stay in that hole.
Yeah, but the isolation is pretty much a reset.
It can be. It can be.
Well, yeah, you can be working on yourself.
Right. The thing is not to stay in that isolation,
No.
right? Because being isolated and
You're being in the darkness, away from the people.
Yeah, and then the darkness kind of consumes you. I love that word. It consumes you.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a bad thing. You can go both ways at that point. You can either learn from it and move on and make yourself better, or you're just going to be trapped in this dark place for a while.
That makes sense to me. I mean, and that's why I think we should discuss this as men. Like, we shouldn't let our brothers be that way. We shouldn't let other guys be stuck in this dark place. So if you guys are anywhere in this bitterness, in this this darkness that's been consuming you, get out of it, because there's a life to live out there, I think, right?
Of course.
Now,
We have to.
here's a question then. Buckaroo,
Mm-hmm.
who made you jaded?
Me?
Yeah, because I think we've all been damaged by somebody. Somebody broke his heart over here.
I've had a few broken hearts. Yeah, you're right.
Or are you the heartbreaker? Are you the heartbreaker type? He's a smooth operator, this one.
No, I mean it went both ways, but I mean the hardest one. There's two of them, I guess, or maybe three. I don't know. I guess one of them was when. I'll tell you about the Disneyland one. I guess I tell that to everybody. But
Okay.
yeah, so like it was my ex-girlfriend's birthday, right?
So it's her birthday.
It was her birthday.
Okay.
She bought the ticket. She invited me. Her sister took us. This is I don't know, 17, 18, I think.
Okay.
Around there. And then yeah, we went. We had a good time, and then she met up with her friends, and we were hanging out, and then all of a sudden, like just out of the blue, I think her friends were like literally trying to coerce her to be like, "Why are you with me?" kind of deal.
God
Oh,
damn.
her friends were the haters.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that kind of.
So you were there with her. Her sister drove both of you guys there. Dropped you off at Disneyland.
Yep.
And then her friends end up showing up because it's her birthday.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Why are you with this guy?
Pretty much.
Come on, let's go."
Well, I mean, I did hang out with them for a little bit, but then it got to a point where, yeah, we were at the carousel
Yeah. Okay.
in Fantasyland.
Fantasyland Carousel. Nice.
where the
and-
where the little sword is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
okay.
she literally says, "Yeah, I don't think it's working out."
Oh shit.
So she went on with her friends, and I was just freaking like,
So what do you mean? Okay. No wait.
I ended up just kind of walking around and doing rides by myself
By your.
God damn.
for like 2-3 hours.
Wow.
And okay, how did you get home?
I had to meet them in the front because they had to take me home.
Oh shit.
That must have been the
It's
most
just
awkward
it was very- it was-
ride home.
It was very
bro.
awkward. It was very awkward.
That's-
And mind you, her sister had a Prelude, and we were in the back seat. And you know how small those back seats
Oh
were.
hell no.
Super tiny.
No,
That's terrible.
That's freaking savage, bro.
But you know, I'm over it now. Now I got
obviously.
obviously.
Yeah,
I mean,
obviously.
I got an enchanted pass. I love going to Disneyland. Disneyland's my.
So you
fucking
didn't
place.
use that as like I hate Disneyland from now on.
No, but there was a time I didn't go for almost 20 years.
Did it bring back bad memories thinking about it?
To be honest with you, no, because I kind of got over it
Pretty
But-
quick?
But it was the fact of the matter that I remembered parts of it, like when I went.
he got over it when Star Wars got there.
Yeah.
There it is. There
He
it
was
is.
like, I'm over it now.
There it
Fuck
is.
yeah, dude.
Yeah. Obviously, this is young. That was young love.
It was young though.
But that's
that I mean that made me realize, like, you know, you have to really really know who you're with
right.
instead of like, you know, trying to play that game of like, you know, smiley face kind of thing, like. But that's why I'm very what do you call into myself about figuring out who's fake and who's not.
I 100% agree with you. You learned a valuable lesson,
Yeah.
right? You know, like now, can I ask a question then? Did you have any hint that was going to happen before
Nope.
you got there? Like,
Absolutely not.
So she let her friends influence her.
I think I have 100. I'm 98% sure. Yeah.
They're like, "What the hell?" And then she's like,
Yeah, because why would she invite me? Like,
Yeah.
we went.
What was the point?
This was like a month going like conversation, and like
Yeah.
we went, and then
Have you met her friends prior to that?
No.
Ah, there it is.
Damn,
Fucking
dude.
So that was
Yeah.
your first time you saw
Yeah.
them?
that's
Judgment, right? That's stupid.
Yeah.
No, I think that doesn't top our damages. I don't know. Well, maybe his.
No, that's pretty bad.
That's
but
pretty
I
bad.
mean, it's one of those things where like, and there were girlfriends too, so there it's like, you know, girlfriends talk to girls and we're like,
Right.
"Ooh, I'm," you know, because they're jealous of her or I'm not the type,
And that's the thing.
and that's where
It could have been anything.
could have been anything, but
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but nonetheless.
But she
after-
listened.
Yeah, she listened.
She's a dumbass.
It's fine, you know.
It's fine now, but
Yeah.
you're better off, obviously.
Better off. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the problems.
With the
I-
person that's going to get influenced by the friends like that. Damn. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So no. Well, now I know he's.
Now we know
Why-
he's
why?
troll.
Now we know why he's a troll. Got to pay the troll toll to get in this
Damn.
boy's soul.
What do you mean?
That's how he recuperated.
Yeah.
Disney, Star Wars,
He
and
takes it,
sarcasm.
take it on us. He takes it on us, man.
Disney, Star
All right.
Wars, and sarcasm.
Yeah, sarcasm.
Sarcasm for
That's
sure.
your shield.
For sure. Oh, and I don't know why, but on the radio, "Kiss of a Rose" was on.
What the fuck?
The what?
The seal. Kiss.
Wait, on the
Kiss
ride
from a
home
Rose.
or what?
Yeah. So I remember that vividly. So every time I hear that song, I'm like, I like the song, but it's kind of sad.
Dude, oh my God. I don't even know where to go from here. Dude, that's sad.
And the worst thing, there was no Uber that time.
I was saying, yeah. And
No, no, it
No.
wasn't.
Okay. Well, I mean, obviously, I've been jaded myself.
But
Yeah. What? Yes. You can add something.
yeah, I think we should go to Disneyland.
Okay, hey, I'm down with that, man. As your boy,
I gotta use my enchanted pass.
we
now.
gotta keep it together, man.
Let's go.
Be strong.
Let's go.
Let's ride the Matterhorn.
Yeah.
The Matterhorn.
Galaxy's Edge. Come on, let's do it. Let's
do
get
it.
some lightsabers. Okay. Anyway, but even myself, I've been jaded. My first girlfriend, it was a 3-year relationship. I was in my teen, 19, 20, 21. At the end, it was rocky. I should have known. Like, it wasn't like we were together, but it was like we were not together. And she was going to college, and apparently after class, she went with a classmate out to eat. Now she said, "Oh, they were just gonna go out as friends," but apparently this dude put all the moves.
And made it a date.
Took her out, fed her.
You knew this guy?
Huh?
Or you knew this guy?
Never knew it. It was
No?
a classmate. I didn't
Oh.
go to school with her. I didn't go to college with her.
It was probably set up as a date. It wasn't like she just put it that way.
But the way she so at the end, I'm like, "Oh, what happened?" She goes, I think I went on a date." I'm like, what do you mean you think you went on a date? Well, I was with my friend after school, and then he said, "Let's go out." And I'm like, "Okay, sure, we'll talk about class." And he took me on, he fed me. I was like, "Okay." I was like in shock. I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
What is going on?
what is going on here?
Yeah, at least she was truthful.
Kind
Ish.
of, but I think he's right. Like, she knew the plan the whole time.
She knew the plan the whole time.
She just
fed
fessed
you,
up.
She just fed you a story.
She just fed me a story and fessed up. So basically I was like, okay, well, you know what? At this point, like, cause we already have fighting all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, well, it seems like you don't want to be together. And she goes, yeah, I guess so. What?
Yes, complete. That was a
What?
complete setup, bro.
What?
Complete setup.
So I'm like, okay, so should we break up? I go, yeah, maybe that's the best thing to do. I'm like, oh,
That's
okay.
exactly
So
what you wanted.
I broke up with her, but she set me up the whole
Yeah.
time. And I was like, dude. And I wasted, in my mind, I wasted 3 years of my life.
That's annoying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I got so pissed off. I'm like, she just played me, and she's going out on dates and stuff like that. Well, we were together,
She
right?
basically had a trial run, and she
Yeah.
liked the trial run.
Yeah.
So she was like, let's break up.
I mean, isn't it? We talked about before. Every woman has like a side dude.
Or the backup.
That
dude.
she
Or
did.
backup guy.
Yeah, she had a backup dude. Yeah, 50%, right?
Mm-hmm.
50%. Which it was part. She had a 50%.
No, it's actually higher for single. Marriages is 50%.
Oh.
Single is 70.
Well, either way,
God damn.
God,
That's even worse.
Good Lord. So my way to recover from that is isolate everything for a few years. I mean, I was 21. She left me at my peak.
Oh,
I was
perfect.
21, 22, 23. I isolated them all because I was like, you know what? F this. I put my heart and my
All
soul in
those
this
other
for
women
years.
that use jaded. Wow.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's the right thing, y'all. I'm not saying it's the right thing, but that's how I dealt with
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's
I
how I
get
dealt
that, I
with
get
it.
that.
Until I met someone else that I was like, okay.
Until you met that right one.
the right one at the time.
At the time.
Because there was a few.
Yes, yes.
There was a few. But yeah, that's how I recovered for a little while.
But how long you were isolated? Or
As I said, 2 or 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah, 2 years. 21, 22, 20,
Yeah.
somewhere around there. Yeah. Maybe, like 2, 3 years.
Yeah,
you were
at
not
that
isolated then?
At that point, your game.
Years is isolated. What do you want me to be like a decade? Do you want me to be like Bucky?
But at that
What?
point, your game got better, your
Yes.
experience,
Oh, I
everything
did get
got better.
better.
So
It
by the
did get
time you
better.
actually had somebody
Yeah.
for a relationship,
Yeah.
you were on point.
Yeah, but I learned like you can't treat everybody
No, of
Yeah,
course
exactly.
not.
Yeah.
right,
Uh-huh.
and that's
But
where
in that part, you had like revenge on them.
in
in a way.
Some,
in a way,
probably.
But see, me now being older, that's not the way you should be.
No.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But there's a lot of fellas out there who do that.
No.
They're like, you know what? Oh my God! Well, she did this to me.
They're all bitches
They're
now.
all bitches.
Yeah, they're all part of the same clan.
They're all bad.
What is it, a clan of
bitch clan.
bitches?
And they're all out to get you, right?
Bitch clan.
Yeah, I mean that's how we deal with it. But that honestly is not the way to go.
No.
No.
Eventually, you get there's good ones. There's good ladies out there,
Of course.
right?
But it's
Fellas,
just-
okay.
You gotta find the Jane.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're,
but the problem is they want a man in finance. 6'5".
oh God, yeah, men in finance, 6'5". What did you do the math? It's like point
Yeah, the whole math, yeah.
There's like
Point
five.
like 2.
There's like
It was
two guys in
two
the world.
guys in the world.
Two guys in the world. By the way, that's not how the math works. But
Yeah.
that lady was dumb.
Yeah,
anyways.
well.
But it makes sense.
No, she actually she was smart about it. She made a song of it.
Okay, it's
Yeah,
true.
anyway, whatever. Go ahead.
Who made you guys jaded? Real quick. We don't want to take too long of this. If you're willing to share.
For me, the first time I was jaded in a relationship type
Yeah.
was that chick from Macy's I talked about, the one I created, the 4-day max rule.
Oh, so this is
That's-
the cause for the 4-date max rule.
Yeah.
because of this girl. Because oh, that's right.
Because I wanted to be with her. She didn't want to be with me. She just wanted to mess around. But for whatever reason, at that point, I felt that I wanted to be with her.
So okay, can I? By the way, the story always makes me laugh
Yeah.
because this girl said, "I only want to have
I
sex
know,
with you
I know.
and have fun with you,"
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, "No, no, I don't want your sex.
Imagine.
I don't want your body." What
Damn.
the hell? You're like, what the fuck, bro? I'm just
Carlos messed one up for me too with her.
really.
Wait, did Carlos take her over?
No.
No.
You think we were sitting next to each other?
He went to go.
Was there-
he
was
went to
there
go
some
open
overlap?
his. He went to go
Wait,
open
are you
his
guys,
mouth.
Are you guys
Did you
Eskimo-
cross
Are you guys
swords?
Eskimo brothers?
Did you cross swords? Is this what happened? Or
Let's
what?
have a problem.
Eskimo brothers?
No. Okay. So you wanted something serious with her,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
she's like, no, no, no,
Mm-hmm.
and she was like seeing other dudes too while you were
So-
seeing you.
I caught feelings,
Right.
so I wanted to be with her.
Yeah.
So I couldn't continue doing that, right?
Right.
So at one point I had to cut it off.
Yeah.
Because she didn't want to.
And you were just you wanted more.
Yes. So
Okay.
so I was just over it and I cut it off. And ever since then I was like, you know what? 4-day max. This is how it goes. If it doesn't go well in the first month, then I'm out.
I mean, and that's smart because we already talked about spending time with somebody, and you know you're not going to go anywhere. You're wasting your time,
Yeah.
your resources.
Mhm.
And the worst thing that you're putting in the friend zone only.
Mm-hmm.
At that point.
Well, his was the F zone, but he
Yeah.
didn't want that.
I had fun. That's cool.
But that's
Hey,
not.
That's
But you
why I just
more.
wanted more.
See,
Hey.
this is one of the good ones, guys. This is one of the good ones. What were- Well, I wasn't pointing at you.
No, I know. But I did him a favor.
How did you
And-
do him a favor? How's this?
She had kids already.
Oh,
Yeah. Actually,
Oh, what?
yeah.
I did her a favor.
Wait, how old was she?
But that-
16?
No.
No. I was
21?
like,
She already
I was like 21 and she was like
she had already like
20.
2 kids, no? Something like that. 2,
Yeah,
3.
she had two kids.
Two
kids
at
at
like
20?
18, 19?
No, we were both. I was 21 and she was like probably 20.
How many?
So she already had 2 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's bad news at that age.
Yeah, I was stupid.
Yeah, so it's like
And you wanted something. Okay, you know what?
Yeah, but even if okay, say I went and got into the relationship, obviously I would have saw what I needed to see. And I would be like, nah, never mind. I'm not in. I'm not in on it.
Yeah, so-
I guess it was just lust.
It should have been just lust. All right.
She wanted a third baby.
Fuck,
Oh.
no, she didn't even want that. No, tripping.
Nope.
I wasn't even thinking about kids back then.
All right, Charles. Who jaded you?
me?
Yeah. Who damaged poor little Charles? Who now doesn't want to talk to anybody?
Which one?
Which one?
It was a few years ago. I was dating her. And I don't know, she was kind of acting weird for like at least a few weeks.
So there were some signs like before.
Yeah, she was isolating from me. Like, nah, I'll invite her somewhere. Like, nah.
She was making excuses
Yeah.
already. Oh, I see.
So that was the day she became the day like, hey, let's go somewhere.
Yeah.
She like, no.
And you just like,
Then I asked her, so what's wrong?
yeah.
She like, I'll tell you later in the night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Be
So,
mysterious.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, I'm going home. So tell me what's wrong.
Yeah.
She like, I don't want to be with you anymore.
So she just kind of.
Shut, like, saying she don't want to be with me anymore.
Now, did you do anything? It just wasn't. It wasn't working.
It wasn't working.
It wasn't working.
No.
Now, did you feel that though? Did you feel like it
Of
wasn't
course it
working?
hurt. Like, oh shit, what did I wrong?
Yeah. What did you, yeah. See, you know what? That's kind of what happens.
Yeah.
Like when somebody kind of rejects you, we start internalizing. Like, what am I? What's my problem?
Yeah.
Why did she reject me? What did I do wrong? And the truth is probably nothing. Probably you guys weren't compatible.
Yeah,
Like,
probably.
right? And
That was the age gap too.
was she older? Or you older?
I was older.
You were older.
Oh.
I'm afraid to ask what the age gap was.
Yeah.
Don't ask.
Don't ask. Don't tell.
Oh,
Okay.
Don't ask. Don't
boy.
tell.
A couple years.
A couple of years. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
And then some.
how long were you
Sorry.
in your
I was
dark?
kidding.
How long were you in your dark space because of that?
Say it
Your little hole.
again? I gotta say like maybe a year.
Yeah. See,
Wow, a
you get mad at
year.
me for like 2 or 3 years, and you were in it for one, right? Like, what did you feel like? Yeah, I don't want to talk to anybody. Or like, I just want to stay away
Not
from this.
talking to anybody. You just want to be alone for a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes we need that. Sometimes we need that.
It sucks though when
Self-realization.
Yeah, that's true. No, that's 100%. But it sucks that like, for me, after going through, I mean, that's not just the only kind of bad,
Right.
whatever it was.
Yeah.
Is when I dated other girls, there was never a breakup. It was more of a ghosting kind of thing.
You've been ghosted a few times.
No,
That
I've
happens.
ghosted.
Oh, you're the ghoster.
Yeah.
Is it because of that first one? Because you didn't want to get
Because I didn't want to get too emotionally
He's
involved.
not the ghoster.
or get left at Disneyland by
Or get
himself.
left. Yeah.
He's not the ghoster.
So you
He's
just
the
ghost
troller.
them, huh?
Yeah. So like there was one person that I truly ghosted, and I mean till this day I still feel bad about it.
You're a dick.
Yeah, I know because come to find out that her cousins used to work with me.
Oh.
Shoot.
But nonetheless, it was just something that because of that whole situation, it was like I was never gonna get hurt from another woman in my life, and then just in order to get through that, it was more me trying to ghost that person. I treated them fine. It wasn't me being a dick. It was just like
You're like, I'm done.
it's just like nothing's happening. I'm just not gonna call you, or I'm not gonna
Makes sense.
go out or do anything, and then it just
That's-
kind of fizzled away.
That's not very mature of you.
No, it's not. It's not. It's just not mature.
But it's not bad either. It's not like,
It's-
let me tell you this and
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, we never.
They never
really-
asked you when they need an explanation. Of?
No,
No, they didn't.
I never answer the phone.
Oh shit!
Oh. You are
Cold.
cold-blooded. Okay.
Sorry.
Well, I guess this leads to the next point: is what are the responses of somebody being jaded? Right? That's the
Yeah.
Now we can say one of the responses is as a guy, what are you gonna do? You're gonna ghost them.
Yeah.
You just like I don't care anymore. They try to give you some time, and you're like, nah, I'm not feeling this. You just ghost them, right?
Yeah, because
I'm adding that. That's not on the list.
No,
but
I know that, but I mean everything. I'm just looking at the stuff that you wrote here. We kind of hit those bullet points already.
Yeah, but just kind of go over it real quick, just to reiterate.
So responses of being jaded, don't want to talk to other women again.
yeah.
That's his dark space.
It's
not
a,
dark
that's a
space,
feeling.
just
Yeah.
the
It's a
moment.
it's a momentary feeling.
Yeah.
It's a momentary feel like you don't want to talk to any you don't want to open yourself up to
Well,
get
that's
hurt
the thing
again.
is opening up to another person is the hardest thing.
Yeah.
Because once you do that, you're more vulnerable, and you hate being vulnerable
Yeah.
towards other people.
And some guys, some of us, we don't know how to handle that,
No.
like that heartache.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And being vulnerable as a man is not easy,
Mm-mm.
right?
No, because the problem with men, they'd rather stay quiet versus talk with your friends, versus the woman, they cheat at each other. What's
They
the
don't
problem?
stay quiet at all.
No, men.
Yeah.
Not being serious.
That's yeah.
No, that's 100% true. Like we kind of internalize that, and we don't like verbalize
Yeah.
these feelings that we have. So that's why I'm kind of liking this conversation right here,
Yeah.
because this is like therapy for us too.
Therapy.
Like this conversation is therapy for us. So we already know. Like my response is on that list is slay everything, right?
Slay every woman you can.
Slay every woman you can. I mean that's how it goes. Hey, but
Learn, gain experience.
but see, here's the thing: the way I handled it, I told him up front at that point. I'm like, look, I gone through a long relationship. I'm not looking for anything. I'm not trying to be serious. If you're down with it, then you're down with it. If you're not, then we don't have to continue. And I let them know up front. Now, of course, did that always work? No. Some of them be like, okay, that's it is what it is. And some caught like you said, they catch feelings, right?
Yep.
There's like you caught feelings. The ladies catch feelings too.
Yep.
And I'm like, no.
It's not happening.
And then they try to find you and they try to
And
cut
then they
you
try
down.
to stalk you.
And then I have to bust a Bucky and ghost them.
Why you gotta do that?
I'm gonna bust a Bucky. So yeah. Like, but the truth is, and here's the truth. Was it fun? Sure, of course it was. I'm not gonna deny that, right?
But here's the thing: how fun was it versus the painful being jaded?
It was-
the
Well,
moment?
what I remember,
it was actually really fun.
it was really fun. It was exciting. It was fun, of course. But at the end,
It's
you have nobody. You're home alone.
Yeah.
You're by yourself. You don't have anybody to
to
connect with.
cuddle.
Yeah, it's not even the cuddle thing. It's just that
Companionship.
Support, the companionship. That's
Yeah.
and at the end of the day, a lot of us men, we're looking for a companionship. We're not looking for a fuck buddy. At the end of the day,
yeah.
do we enjoy fuck buddies? Hell yeah.
Well,
FWBs.
the question is, at the end of the day, do you want to be alone?
Yeah,
So
yeah. And I don't see. I think that's where women got us messed up.
mm,
They think that we only want
yeah.
that one thing.
What's that one thing?
They only want that one thing.
What?
That one thing.
Yeah.
OP.
Yes, that's
OP.
exactly what you got it.
OPP?
Yes.
Other
And
people's
we
property?
obviously we want that. We all want that, man. We want that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But that's not all we want. Like we are deeper than what they think we are.
Yes.
I'm just saying that.
That is
We
very true.
we have a hard shell, but we're soft inside.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
We're soft and cuddly.
yeah. Fuck you, teddy bear.
Like teddy bears.
Fuck you, teddy bear.
Thank you.
Oh god.
What else? What other responses
Got it.
do men have when they're jaded?
What I just did, become an asshole.
You do become an asshole. I was looking at him.
I
He's an
know.
Jesus Christ.
Did you become an asshole too?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're always gonna have your moment.
Yeah. I mean, you
I
cut him
mean-
off. Four dates. Like,
That's the thing. If
Did-
nothing's happening, then
now-
I'm cutting it off.
okay, let me ask you a question.
Mm.
How many times did you actually stick to the 4 dates after a while? Like with
All the time.
all the
After
time?
that, in the beginning, yeah, all the time.
So
If
if somebody started
nothing was
dating you-
happening after 4 dates, out. I
Now-
would either ghost or I would tell them you kind of can tell who you can talk to, like
Right.
their temperament, how they are.
Right.
There's some you can tell. There's some that you're like, no, bye. I'm just gonna ghost you.
Like she's like a stage
this
5
is
finger.
a ticking time bomb, so I'm just gonna like fly away.
Did they ever
I love
fly
that.
away from you?
No, they come back, but you can't let them find you. Can't answer their phones. Don't just
Yeah.
block it, ignore it, whatever.
Imagine back in the day, we were able to hide. Now,
Oh, now you can't hide. That is difficult to hide.
Social media presence, they'll find you. Like,
At least you're
oh, I'm busy. You were just online like 27 minutes ago.
unless
I
you're
will find you.
unless you have a freaking island or a
Yeah.
fucking a helicopter.
That's right. Oh yeah, you could unplug. I'm in another island somewhere. Okay. So being an asshole, yeah, that happens. What else?
don't believe in love anymore.
Yeah, some of us, Charles, don't believe in love anymore.
I do believe in love.
They're super jaded.
Do you?
Of course.
Do you believe in love?
But I think you're. How about this? You 100% believe in love. I believe I believe you have a heart that wants love.
It's selfish love, though.
No, it's not that. It's just
Is
that
it?
he's very picky on who deserves that love.
Well, I mean, that's what anybody should be that way.
Everybody should be that way, but I think you're very, very picky.
Over
Picky.
Redhead, olive skin.
Olive skin,
I know you're taking it
redhead,
extreme now.
conservative, right?
That's what you wanted.
No, that was just to create, not something reality.
No, he was weird sciencing this bitch.
Yes.
Weird science.
Yes.
I guess that's true. But I think that's not a bad thing to be like, okay, well, let me not go for everybody.
Yeah.
Let me go for the right one. But I think sometimes,
Yeah, of course you gotta be a liberal, open-minded, not just close-headed hard.
okay, well, I want you to remember you said that. I want you to believe that.
Being open-minded
Be
or
open-minded.
liberal?
Liberal.
You're going too far.
I don't know. I thought I heard him say liberal.
No,
No.
don't. Hey,
No,
hey.
no, I'm not trying to troll. I'm just.
He says
Okay,
you're a liberal.
Never mind.
Not li-
Anyways,
Hey Puma, did you hear that?
Liberals.
Oh God.
so selfish love.
Bucky.
Selfish love.
I give no crap about anybody else. It's gonna be all about me.
Yeah.
At that point in time, when you're jaded.
Yeah.
Does that mean working on yourself is selfish love?
No,
No. Working on yourself is not.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's the thing you do. You know when to do that. But I'm saying, you're probably gonna want to go out and do some things. You don't want to be serious with somebody, but you'll try to be slaying them.
So,
And at that point, when you're slaying them, you're gonna be selfish.
so we're talking about drizzle.
Yeah, no,
Soft guy era.
No, that's not soft guy era.
That's not soft guy.
How's that soft guy era?
Selfish love?
No.
It's all about me.
I'm not thinking about the girl. Like
Oh, okay.
once I get off, I'm done. Bye.
Okay.
Not the girl
Oh,
needs to
okay.
take care of me. He's not
Yeah,
saying that.
gotcha.
He's just saying like.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Wham bam.
He's-
Thank you.
He's being trolled, damn it.
Okay.
You
Got
got to
control.
I'm asking a question.
It is a good question.
Yeah, but
it-
he's going back and forth with them question.
Someone has to ask it. Someone
Um,
has to ask it.
Well, here's the thing that I've noticed. We're inundated with all this social media of women only being them, like only caring about themselves. They come first, right? This whole like me first mentality. Like I mean,
The me, not we.
the me not we. I've seen girls want to have that. I mean, and let's just say it, that feminism where they think like we are equal, we deserve all this, we deserve that. Men are like it's twisted feminism where they say men are the enemy. They're like they're making men the enemy when it's not really about men
No.
being the enemy. It's like it should be about self realization, self empowerment, not at the expense of men. And that's where I think the women get twisted and they talk shit and you know.
Do you feel like there's an agenda behind that? In a way.
And then of course, we don't have the clip. I don't have the clip ready for you, but I was posting a clip last week, right, of a lady that was married. Did you guys saw the clip, right?
Of course we did.
You're the one that sent it to me.
Remind me which one did I
The
say?
one you sent where she was talking that she was married, but she broke up with her husband because he lost his job.
Oh, right.
Right? You guys remember that?
Yeah.
She lost his job, and after 30 days, she's like, "Forget that." It's like, because the guy was like, "Well, you know what? I don't have a job right now. Can you help pay the bills?" And she's like, "You're gonna pay me back?"
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
She's like, "You're gonna pay me back?" And she's like, "Why should I pay you? Why should I pay my wife back?" And she goes, "What did she say?" She goes,
Your money is our. Or my money is my money, and your money is our money.
And it's like, I was like, wait, what? So this like, and this fucked up part is a lot of women think that.
Think like that,
right?
Yeah.
And why do you think men are not jaded, right? Why do you think the soft guy area was created? Exists because men are getting jaded about this, this shit that has been thrown at men, and it's not fair to us. I think
It's bullshit.
it's bullshit, right? But here's the thing: at the end of the day, we shouldn't let it affect us. We should still be who we are, and be men first, and not let social media tell you what you should be feeling, anyways.
Of course not.
But that's what happens,
People are easily influenced.
unfortunately.
By influencers.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So listen to us.
So listen to what we're
Listen what we
saying.
say. Right? All right. So
So how do we handle ourselves as men
how do we handle ourselves as men? That's a
through our jaded passes?
What do you think?
Well, you treat everything in your past as an experience, so
Absolutely.
you learn from it.
Absolutely.
You have to. It's like anything you go through, even not even in relationships. It could be anything else. It's all an experience. Your whole life is an experience. So just
Yeah, I mean, everything you go through is a teachable experience
Right,
anyway.
exactly.
So you start learning. I mean, the greatest advice I've ever had is learn from your mistakes. I mean, everybody hears that,
That's right.
but it is literally the biggest thing that anybody can take from is learn from your mistakes.
Right.
yeah.
Either improve on that mistake, or fix that mistake, or never do that mistake again.
Yeah. And adapt.
I get that.
And
Right,
adapt.
for sure.
Exactly.
Because you're already better, right? Once you made a mistake, you've learned. You're better than you were before because now you know what not to do, and now you know that we got to go on a different path, and now you can change your ways and try a new tactic.
And
right?
that's why I was adding at the end. That's the work smarter, not harder.
That's the work harder, not
The
smarter.
experiences was gonna make you smarter for the next one and the next one and the next one.
So you work smarter,
Not harder.
Not harder.
That's what I do for this podcast.
Oh, yeah?
He does. He does.
I
Yeah.
work smarter.
Hey, we'll
not
give you
harder.
your flowers. We'll give you your flowers. You do. You see, even though you kind of don't even answer us anymore.
I know, right?
You're big timing us.
He's diva now.
Mr.
Like,
Mr. Movie Man.
I get to not say whatever I want.
Because
I'll
I work on
just let him know when
movies,
I'm here.
and he doesn't. We're not even allowed to talk about what movie it is.
Nope.
I won't even say it anymore.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's setting us up.
Nope.
Okay, all right. What else?
Fire molds iron.
Fire molds iron. Right. To be stronger, we have to go through the fire. Right.
Trials and tribulations.
Trials and tribulations. That's the way the world works. What do they do? Like, I mean, we've seen you've seen this in 300, right?
What?
They send the kid, the little 300, the little soldier, into the
Fire.
into the desert, not into the
Oh,
forest
yeah,
to kill the wolf,
To mold them to be men.
to be men, right? Because the whole point is you have to overcome adversity to grow up and become a man. So if you want to be a man, life is not going to be easy for you guys. You have to fight. You have to struggle. You're going to have ups and downs. You're going to have heartbreaks and negative things happen. You're going to have bullies and all that stuff. That just makes you stronger and harder, right? Like you go, okay, if that does not going to affect me, then the next thing is not going to affect me. You
And
know?
that's how it's going to be with every new experience.
Yeah.
It'll be better and better. Don't let it consume you. Don't let it turn inward. It'll get better.
I mean,
Always let it get better.
always let it get better. And do we all get a little bit of depression sometimes when we get these problems?
Of course.
Yeah.
No.
Right?
You get down.
We get
No.
down. Yeah, depression.
No.
But it's
We're too strong for that.
we're too strong for that. But the truth is,
We don't have any.
I'm kidding.
We don't have any emotions.
I'm kidding.
But
No.
the truth is, we do get down, right? But don't let that overcome you because
Don't let it consume you.
and consuming, because that's where these negative thoughts come in. And
Yeah, we can't do that because we're
Exactly. And you got a choice. You got two paths. You can even go to the dark side or go to the light side.
Yeah.
Either fix it or stay where you're at, and it's gonna be there for a while.
And well, you become that I hate using the word, but the incel man, right? Like where they turn all these things that are going bad and saying everybody else is the problem. Right?
Yeah.
We start saying that other people are the problem. No, that person's the problem. You can deal with it and overcome it. So get stronger. Fire makes iron.
I like it.
I love it.
What about you, Yoda?
fix yourself.
Wow.
Fix yourself before making other people think that you don't need fixing.
I thought you were supposed to say it backwards.
I'm not. Oh, sorry.
No, he's making up his own one. He's making up
It's
his
Yoda,
own.
but he has to say it backwards.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so 50 no's to 1 yes means still means success.
Yep, because I said that.
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did.
Huh?
50 no's and 1 yes means
I mean,
what?
in a general sense, like no matter how many
What?
times you
It
try
doesn't mean
something,
it doesn't mean you go up to the same girl 50 times.
No, I mean
No,
it's 50
no.
different times.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
We just took it
because
from-
because
No,
I know.
men get generally discouraged about rejection.
There it is. And that's
So-
what we're talking about.
Yes.
So I mean, if you try again, you'll find somebody eventually. There's
Out of those 50
there's
no's, there'll be
there's
a yes.
millions of people on this earth,
Yep.
and someone's bound to be like, sure.
And you gotta find.
I wish you were on camera.
I
Dude,
know.
you should have
I
seen
want
his face.
that
That was a
face.
good one. You're gonna find your person, right? And that's the thing, and that's what we're saying. 50 no's. Like you can be rejected.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's gonna get
You
rejected.
have to be
of course.
rejected. You're not.
Yeah.
Then you're not going to learn your
Yeah.
lesson from
But what
life.
happens is,
Ooh, you know what would suck?
What?
If you don't ever get rejected, and then later in life,
That's what I'm
you
saying.
think you're the best.
then you finally get rejected.
You had to
Here's the thing: a lot of women are like that.
Yeah.
A lot of them don't get rejected, and then when they finally do, they're like,
They crash.
"What the fuck?
They don't know how to
How
handle
dare
themselves.
you reject me?"
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? There's
Oh,
there's
easy.
people like that. Easy.
Yeah.
I can reject them.
I mean, it could go both ways, but I mean, I'm just
Yeah.
saying, in a general sense.
For the female, she not gonna be super rare. She gonna be rejected.
That's what I just said.
Oh.
That's exactly what he just said.
I'm sorry. I just missed it. I guess.
So what he's trying to say is like eventually they do get rejected. They don't know how to handle themselves, right? Because he's exactly what you said. They don't get rejected as much. When they do get rejected, it's like, what? How dare you reject me?
Nobody rejects me.
Turn into Incredible.
So yeah, exactly. But yeah, as a man, we're gonna get rejected.
Yeah.
It's fine, guys. It's fine. It's okay if you get rejected. You just haven't found the one.
It's life, man. It's life.
It's life. Eventually you will. But the thing is, don't give up. Don't quit. Don't go in your dark
Don't-
room.
Don't ever give up.
Don't throw the damn towel. Damn it.
Yeah,
The road to redemption can be repeated several times.
there it is. I mean, that's some fantastic advice.
Yep.
I feel better talking about this with you guys because it does bring back those emotions, right? Like whenever we discuss this stuff, like we have to, like it opens us up.
I feel like we have a thing.
We have a thing now, right? Like we have a thing because we've shared these experiences. So hopefully,
It's free therapy,
yeah, it's free. This is definitely free therapy.
unless you want to, donate to Breaking M3.
Any guys out there has this happened to you? What has made you guys jaded? Please let us know in the comments. We would love to hear.
Oh yeah.
We'll share
Hey,
the struggle.
Women as well. I want to
Ladies
hear
too.
their stories
Sure, ladies as well.
Let's
because
hear everybody's stories.
yeah.
All right, guys. You know what to do. Like, follow, subscribe. You know the deal. Same as always, and we'll see you on the next one.
Adios.
Peace.